Crazy guy. So, skippy skip. Okay, so this is a little bit worse quality one, but it's okay. Oh no, don't be gentle. Everyone make fun of him whenever he messes up. We're gonna grill this fucker. That's how we do our reviews here. Okay, so you start with a hack. Oh, there's someone on the right flank. There's a Genji. All right, you see him. Now, just to tell you, Sombra excels. If a flanker doesn't see her and she can hack them, a flanker will usually die. That includes Genji, Diva, Tracer. These three people get hacked, or they're pretty much doomed if someone else is there with you. Oh, I was looking at chat. I apologize. Oh, yep, you're taking damage. Get the hell out of there. Great. Deny them the health pack. At this point, yeah, it's... No. I think it should also be stated, you didn't really use invisibility that much so far. It's okay to sit on the... And this is where you will need some communication with your team, or at least watch where they're at. If you saw your team gearing up to push in, you could have just used invisibility and just wait. Deny the point time. And then when your team arrives, then attack in. Sombra is quite weak alone. In fact, I'd say Sombra is one of the weakest characters alone in the game. Oh! Oh, the Junkrat almost saved everyone. Oh, check this out. Oh, that's so good. No, it was good. Like, you needed the reset. The team was going to get that point. Your team got killed by the, even though they got a lot of kills with Tyre, your team got wiped after that. But I just want to... Let's just watch it one more time. Yeah, that was quite the tactical reset. Hold on. Okay. Okay, I think he feels properly shitty enough right now. One more time. One more time. Yeah, that's right, streaks. Tick TP, bruh. That's alright, we got it. We got him, that's alright. No, we just gotta grow him 3 times. 3 is a good number. And so, at this point, Sombra, start at least hack the upper health pack over here, if you can get to it. That's just one thing to note. Denying TPs, or TPs. And hey, that's Dota. Denying health is very important. I kind of like this. You're super ready to hack someone. Yeah, hacking a Genji, he has to run away. There's nothing else he can do. There's a Genji to your right. Alright, you got him again. He has to flee. Okay. I mean, it's not bad. You're not a strong mid-range class, but it works. So, at this point... Get him. Booyah. Don't be afraid to, throw a translocator and get some health. Alright, there you go. You're healed by the... Sometimes your healers just don't notice you, and it's okay to get health. But you're being quite passive. This is kind of why I picked this video. at least for this one, because it was right after the other one that was passive as well. So like that, if you can hack this, that's good. You never know when mobile classes are going to be picking up a health pack. So if you notice the enemy team running a very mobile lineup, like if you notice they had a dive comp, then I would definitely hack the health packs everywhere I could. Someone's below you. Hold on. McCree. There's a McCree below you. Where's that son of a bitch at? There he is. Got him. Alright, so yeah. That's the importance of sound. Oh, I like this one. Good distraction. Yeah, Streak said it too. Stop standing around in one place. This is the passivity that we're seeing. This is all of... I don't want to call it a big issue, but Sombra's meant to be poking, right? You should throw down your translocator, you know, either on this health pack or somewhere safe. Even up here is fine. Go invisible and see what you can get. Essentially what Sombra does is, as the lines establish, what you want to do is you just want to make it as painful as possible for these backliners that you can do. So if you can pull the Ana off healing the main tank for a little bit, if you can do whatever. You definitely need to start using your invisibility. I mean, you just need to use any skill at this point. Just be a lot more active. And the thing is I don't know if you're, well, you're in chat, I can ask you. What was your, like, may I ask, SneekiBreeki, what were you thinking here? Like, what was your kind of, your thought? And I'm not trying to grill you or anything, I'm just, like, wondering, what are you thinking right now?
Timing's overrated.
I don't see him responding. Not seeing him respond. Okay, so he's hoping to hack Ryan from above if they go main, and distract from the side if they go above. With easy escape route below. Okay. And I think that's this is a legitimate claim. But before any of this happens, Sombra can actually do both. You can... So you're afraid of anyone coming down this way or this way, right? These are your two, what you're covering. Now, you can get back here with invisibility and still get back in time with your translocator. So you can be more efficient. I don't want to say... I don't like saying min-max, because min-max is really ridiculous. Like, people that... I think anyone that tries to go for, like, very, very polar opposite min-maxes... Like, they try to use every second possible. Usually those people, they just don't got character. Usually it doesn't work. They try too hard at min-maxing. Like, there should be an ebb and flow to what you do. But yeah, you definitely need to be more active. You can do both. I promise you this. You can do both. And at first you may die a lot. At first you may go out here and you may get killed. But you need to start adding this into your skill set. So, live up to your name, be all SneekiBreeki, use your invisibility, go over here, like, even if you shoot someone once, even if you just go up and melee someone in the face and then teleport back, that's cool. The thing is that sometimes you may flank here, and as you're going invisible, their team engages. And if that happens, this is when you EMP, right? And then your team can come over here and crush them. Just by being more mobile and being more active, things will fall into your lap. Just things will happen. Options will land in your lap. So be a little bit mobile. You have your get out of jail free card. So, that's it. And you never know. This is the thing with Sombra. Like, you probably were going to be right behind him if you invisibility'd. And you got back here, you're probably right behind this guy with low hit points. I was just about to say, sometimes your team gets shots, and it takes people to low hit points, and you can really, it's an attack of opportunity, right? It's not something you plan for, but just by you being around, it can happen. But we saw a passive Junkrat the game before. So we're just expanding on this passivity now. Seeing what else happens. How other classes play passive. And he jumped while he was in a trap. That's cool. Get out a fail free card. Yeah, they don't make those, do they? And actually, because you were passive is the reason why I picked this video. So, yeah. Get him. Get him. Yeah. And this is one of those things where you want to hack all the health packs if you have the time. Just to deny any resources to the enemy. Also, I now that you can see health packs through walls when they're hacked, I like that a lot. I just like the visual of it. I know there's a health pack there, and it's probably there because it's a small health pack, but I still like the visual of it always being there. Alright, here you go. Now you're doing some SneekiBreeki. Alright. Now you could have dropped down and got your health pack, but you're building support ult, let's say. Yeah, this is exactly what we were just about to... Maybe I should have just waited. If I just waited another minute to talk to you, I would be like, yeah, you're doing this right. That's good. See that hog that you hit? He's not pushing in. Is it because he's at half health? Maybe. You know, his healers took more time to heal him and they couldn't heal other people. This is something you can do, though. If you start getting... Okay, then you didn't have to fight on the health pack. Sombra health packs matter a lot. You can fight on top of them and keep healing throughout the whole battle. Alright, you get this. They get the smart, or the good kill, I should say. Aw, 1 second too late.
Switching sides.
But I think that was... You just need to be more active. I think you're being passive because of your ult was full, but you can still be active. So let's see how you are on offense, because this requires you to be active. And this will be a good sense of what I think you can accomplish on defense. Alright, you're Winston led. I actually like that move a lot. Like, that's a good move. Someone's near you. Yeah. I was hearing the soldier. Soldier has really loud footsteps when running. So that was a good move. Yeah, like, straight up, that was good.
Objective A captured. Commence attack on objective B.
Group up with me.
I will fight by your side.
Go. I put you here.
Hello.
Alright, so you're going main. And that's cool, follow your team. You're gonna start, okay, there we go. Now we're starting to, okay, now you're starting to do Sombra stuff. Just constantly doing these runs, just over and over and over. Oh, I was, like, just get right behind him. That would have been, oh, that would have been such a good kill. You're gonna be like, oh, I was planning that all along.
Beacon in place.
Converge on me. Thank you.
Here I am.
That's actually a really good hack. She's probably gonna try to stall. But that's okay. So, maybe you're a little passive there again. Don't be afraid of going fully in. We just talked about it in the last review. Let's see if we can get a good You could hack that health factory. Don't be afraid of using your hack now that it's on a 5-second cooldown. So we'll just say this. So I'll just try to draw what I can from memory. It's gonna look like this. There's that top ground. There's the staircase that goes down, right? That should be the window. There's staircase that goes down. Point right here. As you engage over this bridge, I think that's the point. Here's that backdrop. You know what? I'm really bad at drawing, guys. Right, and there's a spawn door through there. Wall here. You know what? You know what? Hold on.
I might need this later.
It's a sneaky thing. We're gonna discuss this when it appears. Because I'm... Oh, I thought she was right above you, too. We both thought the same thing. We're both super stoked that there's a low health diva right there. You gonna try to make the awesome throw? Let's see. Probably get the fuck out. Right out. Oh, hack his ass. Hack and bash him whenever you can. Oh, it's glorious. I still remember my point. I'm still remembering it. I'm waiting until I see something. Okay, this is good. I just want to see what happens before I talk. Oh, good save. There's a good EMP and a good save. Take away our ice cube. So, we finally get to see the thing I was trying to draw beforehand. So, as you're aggressive, don't be afraid to, like, go back here for a second. Or even go up here. Remember, you got 16 seconds with this translocator. So, it's a bit of a get out of jail free card. Commit super hard with invisibility. Harder than you would think. You don't have to worry about seeing these, extremities, like the Bastion was out here, or if someone's like standing out, you can go for them, or you can go for the back. I think both are valid options. Taking out, like, if you hacked him before you pushed in, or hacked whoever was on point. Point was a little risky, but hacking the Bastion over here from like the low ground, and then backing out, seeing if your team can do anything with it. These are all options, but also remember, if you go in deep, and just keep going deeper. There's usually a safe spot if you get far enough back. And with Sombra, with this on 4 seconds now, I think it would take, like, you could throw it on the translocator, and if it does expire, and you don't have a way out, I think you can survive for 4 seconds. It's touch and go, but don't be afraid about going deeper. That's all I have to say about that. Hunter, how am I doing? I'm doing fine. Thank you for asking. Yeah, you guys get it. I wasn't looking at the kill feed to see what actually pushed everyone off point. Oh, there's some big kills there. Okay, so everyone just went ham. You came in for a hack. That was quite... Yeah, that came down... That came off cooldown right in time to save you. Yep. That hog got off point, didn't he? That hog... He didn't die? I just want to see this. Right, there's a roadhog right here. He misses the hook, and he kind of just chills over there. I don't see him die. I think he just didn't get on point. Yeah, he just doesn't get on point. That has nothing to do with your play. I was curious myself. Oh, there he is. Then he gets scattershotted.
Score 2-2. Switching sides.
Good old Hanamura. Oh, look at this Junkrat picker. What a thrower. Disgusting. Here you're on defense again. Let's see what you do this time. Alright, you're being a little more aggressive.
Defend objective A.
Alright, little more risk there, but it worked. And here, if you're just going to go heal, Oh, I believe... I mean, with speed boost, you can jump from here to here, I think. Am I wrong? I'm so used to Junkrat. And you can almost make this jump. I think with invisibility, you can make this jump. Someone will correct me about that in chat.
Ahórranos tiempo y no te levantes.
Walk it off.
So you definitely want to be over... Oh, you got him. You hacked him. But he's still a DPS class, and he hurts like hell. Okay. I don't mind that teleporter just to get rid of it. Now, at this point, you should know that the Genji's still behind you, right? And as one of the more mobile classes on your team, I would attempt... Oh, here he is. Yeah, you get him. Also, this is, like I said, mobile classes really like the health packs. So if you could hack the health pack that you did and then the one in the low ground, you would really limit any class, because they have a diva as well. Any class that would come through here, you would really limit their health pool by hacking those 2 packs. You do a soldier sprint. Okay, yeah, I thought you could jump up there. So SneekiBreeki, just remember that, and that's just like a little piece of information if you know it or not. With invisibility, you can run and jump up there and get over there. So if you want to translocate her back here and then just try your shit out there, that works. So the Genji's gonna try something to the top right. Yep, there he is. Perfect.
10 seconds remaining.
I think you do that just out of habit. Here you go. Oh, yeah, that's the money. Oh, right at the Zarya ult, too. And Mercy died. That was perfect. That's like exactly... That's the wombo combo everyone hopes they get every time.
Complete. Score.
And like Streak said, you could have saved hack and used it on again. Don't worry, but those are minor details. The problem I have with correcting every little thing someone does is that at the end of this, you wouldn't know what to work on. You'd be like, well, he corrected me here, 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 and here. And I've taught people before in life. I've taught people a lot. If you ever correct someone like that in real life on a skill, they will learn shit. There's nothing they'll learn. You just try to correct too much. So you'll learn when to use hack and when not to use hack. Oh, there's Mei. Ooh. This is good. You could have done that invisible.
Zenyatta one shot on point.
That's ballsy. I mean, if you're just doing to build alt charge, that works. Okay.
Taking the objective. A little help would be appreciated.
Okay. All right. All right. There's a Mei get her hacked, or just punch her in the face. That works. Oh, that was close.
Yep, guys, easy. Come on, Genji, bro, kill them all. I saw.
Did hack not get him? Hold on, I thought he was within EMP range. Hold on. I'm curious. Did the bell block it?
Come on, Genji, bro.
Yeah, it did.
kill
The
them
bell
all.
blocked it.
I saw.
Let's see if you can do it. Oh, don't res. Don't res, Mercy. Good. So you could have hacked her that entire time to protect from the resurrection. Right? I know she didn't have it, but it's quite
Oh my
dangerous.
god, sorry guys.
Hora de empezar de nuevo. Been here all along.
But I think your problem is
Beacon in place.
it's easy because it's obvious.
Ult still ready.
Man, your Ryan's going ham.
Good job, guys.
Okay, so you win. Yay, you win.
Final score. 3
And we'll go to the picture. The picture. Your action. I think your accuracy will improve in time. I think your accuracy is a little bit low right now, but Sombra's. I think she's one of the hardest characters to be accurate with. If I remember correctly, it's on the second shot. It goes full bloom.
Aiming's overrated.
So you don't even really get one accurate. I mean, you get one accurate shot, and that's about it. But your accuracy, it was a little low, but I think, I mean, you were platinum, right? Yeah, you're platinum. Yeah, you're 2,700. So I think you're fine for where you're at. As you play the class more, your accuracy will go up. Oh, sorry, I burped, and that made me draw a bad line. So I have no worries with your accuracy. Your movement, the movement itself was fine. What we're gonna, like, your big issues are here. Like, your positioning, both here and here. Your action was fine. I believe your mechanics are good. Oh, outside of the teleported to death, that was kind of funny.
Aiming's overrated.
But your accuracy, your mechanics, your movement, it seemed like you got to what you're doing just fine. I didn't see anything like bad habits you're picking up. Like, I didn't see any, like,
Aiming's
crazy
overrated.
mouse movements and whatnot. Oh, that was fine. Your position, I liked your positioning, like where you're playing passive, and like as a passive person on defense, like it was all right positioning. I would rather have you be more aggressive, because with Sombra, and this is why I don't want to say it's bad positioning, because with Sombra you can do what you wanted to do on this game. So your defense was fine, but you can hold that position and be offensive at the same time. That's the great part about Sombra, is that you can just teleport her back onto a health pack, and you can get in position for your defensive movement again. So you just need to work on being offensive, even on defense, and then when they start pushing, get back into position. But no one saw the teleporter death? Nah, I won't do it again. I'm not gonna do it again. Oh man, everyone's really asking for it. Freaky. Oh, let's do it. This is the type of teacher I am. See it. Here's where your Junkrat saves the day.
He vuelto.
He kills 3, but then your entire team dies. And you're like, I'll help. Actually, we should all go back to defend point 2, guys. Defend point 2. 255, you know exactly where it happened. At least you're a good sport about it. Your action's fine. Position, you can do what you wanted to do and do more. You know, check minus. Right? That's 50%. That's, you only did half, right? You only played defensive. Your offensive, it was actually, your attack was nice. Your attack on point 1 where you go over and hack what's her name? Orisa? That was good. Where you went over and you hacked her, and you got a pick. That was good. Your attack there was good. Your attack on the second point, I think you tried to be offensive a little bit, but your defensive positioning or your defensive tendencies were coming out. Like, you would push out a little bit and then come back in, right? You hacked the health pack here in the lower room. There's the staircase, and like I think you came up once or twice. Remember, there's another health pack here, so you can easily be a little more aggressive if the point's being taken. You can be up here, or often you can just go in deep. Go 4 or 5 seconds in. See what happens. See what you can get out of it. If you can't get anything, we'll teleport her back. It's good. At least you get more information. At least you kind of disrupt their ranks, because they're going to hear you get behind them. Like, within, I believe it's 15 meters now, Sombra will say, you know, been here all along, or whatever it is. So if someone's outside that 15-meter radius, then, oh, you kind of got a free way in. But Translocator, you can always get out of a bad situation, so don't be afraid about being a little bit too greedy. But be a little bit more greedy. Logistics, again, very passive. Quite passive. You needed to get to more greedy positions. And you have the ability, also, use skills more. Just in general, even if you think like you're wasting them, even if you think you're spamming them out, and if maybe, I don't know if maybe you're a little hesitant at times to use a hack because you think you need a better hacking target. Greed is good. Yeah, 1 billion. Yep.
Aiming's overrated.
So, was that a thing, Sneaky, you're in chat, was that a thing that you were maybe thinking a lot, was, I don't want to hack a bad target because I want to hack someone more important? Did you think about that at all?
Aiming's overrated.
Okay, you were thinking that. Okay, that's what I figured. So don't worry about that. This is like akin to a Junkrat that's too afraid to attack because he's quote-unquote doing trash damage. It's all bullshit. The only way to understand when to use your skills at a better time is to use them at the wrong time. So start using your skills all willy-nilly, and you'll start figuring out when you can and can't use them. You have to fail before you can start succeeding. A person that just purely succeeds, they don't really learn. They don't. You have to start screwing up before you can start getting better. So use skills more. Even if you think you're like, I don't know if this will work, just try it. See what happens. You'll start understanding stuff like that a lot better. Because sometimes you'll hack the Genji and like a Reinhardt will come around the corner. You're like, damn, I wish I could have done something about that Reinhardt. But then all of a sudden you kill the Genji and the Reinhardt's just kind of stuck in the corner with his shield up. And you're like, well, actually I didn't have a good chance to hack him. And we killed the Genji. So now our flank is open. Like, our backlines are safer. There's a lot of things that can have an effect on the game. And, well, you don't know them, and I don't know them, and, you know, you just got to try stuff out sometimes. So that's probably, like, the one thing I would like for you to work on. I think your information, before I go to that, I think your information was fine. I think you knew where everyone was. I think you knew what to do at most times. You were just passive about it. In fact, I think you think too much. Think too much. This is a common problem for 4K and down. And actually thinking too little is a problem of 4K and up. It's just a thing that you can never get correct. It's 50-50 again, right? Yin and yang. Think and do. How do you know if someone thinks too much? They plan too much. Time split. They try to plan too much, and they try these ridiculously complex plans that, you know, if they work, man, you'd be a boss. But at the same time, If you think too much and things get too complex, it's going to fail more often. You gotta have the right amount of thought and the right amount of action, and then you'll start doing simple things more often. Essentially, this is how you get more consistent, is that you blend thinking and doing to the point where you have simple plans you can do correctly. I'll tell you this, in life, no one appreciates a simple thing done correctly. And what that means is consistency. No one appreciates it. They just don't. I appreciate, like, consistent players more than anything. So yeah, that's don't think too much, don't think too little. You'll find that balance in time, but the only way to figure out if you think too much or you think too little is to think too much or to think too little, and then you correct that, right? Is that these 2 points is like maximum yin, minimum, or maximum yin, minimum yang, maximum yang, minimum yin. These two extremes, like if we have a bar of this is the thinking bar, and this is the perfect middle of thinking too much or too little. You have to look at this and understand that, and look at this maximum and understand that, and then through that you can understand what actually being in the middle is. So don't be afraid to do too much or too little. You're in the growth phase, right? Hell, fuck. You know what? You're always in the growth phase. You're always learning. So don't think that's related to SR or skill. You can always be learning. And if anyone tells you otherwise, slap him in the face and be like, yeah, Chro said that. But yeah, I think you just think too much. Start doing more. But what I want you to work on is to do more. So start using your skills. And this will, and this is why I like my triangle stuff, is that, look, your issue is that you think too much, and that leads to your passivity, which leads you to your positioning being poor. Right? This is why we use this triangle and we use this tree. Just start doing more and be experimental about it. Figure it out. I can tell you only so much. You have to internalize, like, the mechanics, the timings, and just get the feel of the class. Sombra's a very difficult class. Like, you picked something difficult, so don't be afraid to, like, understand that sometimes you're going to have a challenge. Don't let that discourage you. You're doing great, and I think you'll be a great Sombra at higher levels too. You just got to keep at it. So is there anything, SneekiBreeki, do you have any questions? Any questions, Mr. Breeki?
My genius is finally recognized.
Oh, Grandpappy of Town. Of Pone. Grandpappy of Pone. Thank you so much for your subscription, man. SneekiBreeki, I will upload this to YouTube, so you can follow it, or you can come back to it whenever you want. But just the one critique I have, the one thing I would like for you to work on is to use your abilities more. You'll figure it out. This guy, he's following